Hello, YouTube. I can't believe August is here. But I completely forgot to do a June favorites. And so I wanted to make sure that I did this video so that I didn't forget and could share all the favorites from July because there were quite a few of them. Well, I'm only sharing 5 because that's like I limit myself to 5. 5 favorites. One of them will be a YouTuber that is either new to YouTube or new to me, and I'm excited to share who that is at the end of this video. But July was a big month for us. I went to Nashville for a business convention. My oldest daughter is getting closer to having our grandbaby number 2, and I actually was able to take her pregnancy photos, and it was just so fun. But enough rambling. Let's dive in to 5 favorites from July. The first thing I'm going to mention is actually inside this bag. It is not the bag, even though I do love these, what are the Blue Q bags. They've always been a favorite, and it's not going to be a surprise to anyone. Actually, there's actually 2 different things in here, but Tombow markers. Tombow markers and Ecoline. These, I guess, technically they're water-based markers. Ecoline, I love Ecoline, but I just can't, I cannot afford, I don't, I have 2. So, and I have a big enough collection of Tombows that even though I honestly like Ecoline better, I'm good with these. I'm going to use what I have. Okay. So, what I did want to share is how I'm using them. My son's girlfriend, actually, she loves using them to color, like in coloring books. A way that I have started using them, though, is in my sketchbook. I normally start my sketch with a pencil. Then I'll show you one of mine, just so you can see what the effect of Tombows do. Because I kind of have like my own little recipe, I guess you could say. So I start with pencil, then I go in with my Uniball Vision, then I go in with Tombow markers and color the thing. Then I go back with a water brush. Sometimes I don't add any more watercolor. Like I just go in with the water brush and move the Tombow marker color around. Sometimes I'll actually dip my brush into my watercolor palette and choose a color that's similar, and then it gets all mixed in with the Tombow markers, and it's amazing. I'm obsessed completely with that process. And then obviously I love to splatter, and the splatter effect with the Tombow ink is just gorgeous. So let's see, which one do I want to show you? Here, I'll show you I did a little tarot art challenge, and this is my Kings, and this is using Tombow markers with water, and I think I did add a little bit of like a brown, and then I splattered, and look at it's freaking gorgeous. I love it. I love the effect that it gets. I'll show you one more just so you can see. Here is cups that I did. Same thing. Tombow markers with water. I'm obsessed. Favorite from July. Now, on that note, I probably should have started with this because I always begin my sketches with pencil, and I have had this pencil for a couple years. Just haven't really gotten much use out of it, but this is what I always use to sketch with. I do have to say, the only thing that I'm not super thrilled about is I go through the eraser like crazy. Like I've almost gone through it. This is the second eraser that I've used this year in this pencil. And I love the pencil. You can see I've already used a lot of it. I am curious about a mechanical pencil to sketch with. So if you have a favorite mechanical pencil that you that you recommend, let me know, because I am curious to try so that I don't have to sharpen constantly. But this is the Travelers Company brass pencil, and I love it. I love how it has changed as I've used it. It's just so unique to each person. My husband actually has the Travelers Company brass, I think it's a ballpoint pen that he keeps on his keychain and loves it. But yeah, I always start my sketches with this pencil, and it like fits perfectly in my hand. I love it. So that'd be number 2. 3 and 4 are books, but one of them I'm sharing as a favorite book / memory, and then the other one is something I want to encourage you guys to do. Okay, so let's start with a book. My middle daughter launched her poetry book, A Dip Into My Mind, Hannah Joy. I will put all the links for whatever I can down below. Check her out, send her some love. She is on Instagram. Her book is on Amazon. You can get it in paperback, Kindle. And it's a poetry book. It is a heavy poetry book. So she shares, it's like reading her journal. She shares her journey with depression, anxiety, self-harm, and then how she found self-love. She made me proud. Like, it's a beautiful collection. She's very brave putting herself out there. So yeah, if you guys are curious, I'll put the link down below for you to grab your own copy. We are actually doing a book signing in August, so that's exciting. Yeah, I'm very proud of her. So I had to mention that because that has been a big project for years. Okay, the other book, I do love the book. It's one of my all-time favorite books. If you like journaling or you're someone who likes walking, this is a journey. It's called A Walk Between Heaven and Earth. It's a beautiful book. Highly recommend. But what I'm announcing as a favorite is what I did with this book. Okay, so this book, 2 of my really good friends and I decided, this is the second book we've done this with. We are on our 3rd. We decided to take one of our favorite books. So this one I chose, send it to the friend. So I sent it to one person and she read it and marked it up and put love notes inside. And then she sent it to the other friend. She marked it up, and then I get it along with a new book from that friend that friend owns. And then we continue that cycle. Let me just tell you, going back through this book with my notes, my things that I had highlighted, and then my friends, I literally was in tears. It just was so special. It was just, I don't even, like, I mean, it's just so freaking special. And I can see, I know them, so I know their different handwriting. So I can just look at it and say, oh, that's so-and-so and that's so-and-so. And it's just, I just love it. We also, so in the back, I added this little folder when I sent it to them, and then they added their little love notes, reactions, reflections, and ramblings. And it's just, yeah, you guys. So if you have friends, I highly recommend reading together. Pick a book, you read it, mark it up, send it to your friend, have them mark it up, and send it back to you. It's just, I will forever, this book now means so much more than it did even as a favorite. So I have to mention that. And then, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, number 5, the YouTuber that you guys, I would love for you to go share her, share your love with her. It is Allie from Imperfect Pages. She is a fairly new, I think she had a YouTube channel and then now she's like returned, but guys, journaling videos galore. So she actually just did like a video where she went through all her journals, and highly recommend her. She is the sweetest person. She also has a Instagram account that is awesome if you're a journaler. So check Allie out. I'll put all the links down below. Give your love to all the people. Okay, I think that's everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I can't wait to see what August brings. It's gonna be exciting because August is bringing me a new granddaughter. So that's like just thrilling. All right, I will go so that I don't keep rambling. Until next time, enjoy your wild, sexy lives.